More than a year ago, Eddie and I launched GoBananas, an esports organization inspired by the events of the NIP scandal to create an organization focused on fair contracts and strong player relationships. Also, I love to compete myself, so the organization allowed me to keep that competitive passion in some way since I was able to be the coach for my own team. Today, I have enough experience to share what I've learned and to give you guys some tips if you're ever looking to join an org or create one. Before that, I am back with Skin Baron, a skin marketplace where you can buy and sell skins for real money, which will not be locked to your Steam account. This makes a lot of the skins cheaper. Skin Baron also has a preview of all the skins for each weapon, which makes browsing way more fun. Not only that, but if you're looking for a specific item, you've got all the filter options you need. Go check out Skin Baron through the link below. Now, how would I summarize the experience of running GoBananas with just 3 words? Fun and frustrating. So let's start with what made it fun. Since we launched, we've had so many people wanting to help us. Volunteers of all sorts, casters, designers, even sponsorship deals. We've also been covered by esports news sites. We reached ESEA Main and the Swedish Elite Series. We've had 16 different Swedish players, including some other players who have mixed with us, plus a streamer and an HLTV page. All of this, and of course winning our official matches, is what makes it all fun and enjoyable at the end of the day. So what was frustrating about it? Well, we also had some challenges running GoBananas. Eddie and I were able to manage social media, partnerships, and the paperwork, just the two of us. But the first real challenge, however, was to manage the players. Imagine that you spend time and money designing merch, reaching out to sponsors, paying for entry fees, boot camps, or LAN, just to hear that the player you've invested all this on no longer wants to play in the team. It's frustrating, but this is why, as a team owner, it's super important to have good communication and a strong relationship with the players. Because of that, we've always known their reasons for leaving. We've also tried to help every single one, and thanks to this, our organization has had a fairly good reputation among the players and in the Swedish scene. Another challenge was not just the roster changes, but some of the personalities. If you remember, I was not just managing GoBananas, I was also a coach for the team. And as a coach, I learned that it doesn't matter if your name is BananaGaming and you have years of experience and over 200 tips and tricks videos. Some players, not all, but some players are just too stubborn to take feedback or criticism. While that was mildly frustrating as well, I've also got the pleasure of working with some amazing players who are inspirational and motivating to spectate. They're the ones who make me want to grind Face It level 10 at nights. So who were the best players that we signed and why? Not gonna go into the names, but we learned that the best players, the top fraggers, the stars, all had one thing in common: spending countless of hours grinding the game. Even after officials, they would go pug or play on community servers compared to the rest of their teammates who would most likely go offline on Steam or just play something else. Any advice for people wanting to start an esports org? I learned a lot from running GoBananas, so I won't be able to cover everything in this video, but I will boil it down to 3 essential tips. Tip number 1, get a full team instead of trying to fit players with other players. It's less of a hassle, less stressful to manage, and less time consuming. Tip number 2, ask the players what their goals are and what they need from you. Then try to align that with your goals and your needs. When you ask these questions, get ready that most players don't know exactly what they want or their goals, but some of them will know it later in the future. Just be ready for that. It's important anyway, just like in any business, that these 2 questions are clear for both entities. Tip number 3, the longer you can get the team to play for your organization, the easier it will be to manage all the marketing and all the potential sponsors for them. How about getting sponsors or partnerships? Is that hard? In most cases, yes. especially if you're new. Even for us, by kickstarting it through my YouTube channel, it was not easy, but it's important to deliver a good message. Here's a format that I can recommend. Start by giving a quick introduction. Who are you? Next, explain what you do or what you are offering. Here it's a good idea to include numbers, statistics, stuff like this so they can see your value more clearly. Next, focus on what you want from them. Finally, you can end the message by expressing your feelings or thoughts on the partnership to show them how much you care about the deal. Any advice for players wanting to join a serious organization? I can't speak for every organization out there, but I'll give you 2 things that I value highly in a player. The first thing is how you behave online. If an organization sees that you're toxic or acting immature, it's immediately a red flag for most, since they wouldn't want to risk having any of that affect their organization. The second thing is branding yourself. Grow your market value while strengthening the relationship you have with the organization. Examples? Things like tweeting out your match results with the team, making sure you're interacting with the fans, retweeting stuff from the org, using the team logo as much as possible. Stuff like this will not only make the organization appreciate you more, but it also helps with sponsorships and deals for you and the team. So, what is GoBananas up to now? Today, GoBananas is actually looking for a team and wants to start fresh. You can apply for that below if interested. Eddie and I are working less with GoBananas right now, so we can focus on other things. But we do have staff and other amazing people involved to keep GoBananas moving forward. Me, for example, I want to give livestream a real chance now that I have a good setup, and after spending so much time and energy on GoBananas, it would be nice for a change to compete and focus on myself a little bit more. I'll let you guys know when the livestream happens. Just make sure you follow me on Twitter, alright? That's the video. Thanks for watching, stay awesome, and go bananas.